Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, January 8, 2025. Retrograde Mars leaves your sign and enters Cancer today, heading into your privacy sector where it will transit for the remainder of its retrograde cycle and beyond. Once direct after February 23, Mars will work its way back through Cancer until April 18, when it will re-enter your sign. In the weeks ahead, you'll reassess your approach to your spiritual and emotional worlds and how you go about satisfying these needs. While some obsession with private matters or concerns about the past may need attention, this is a time for better understanding your more complicated, buried drives and desires. Honor your increased need for rest and reflection for best results now. Consider and reconsider plans. Today, though, is strong for philosophizing and looking ahead quite positively. In fact, pulling some of the pressure or attention away from yourself now can be very appropriate and favorable for you now. Stormy weather has been upon you for weeks. Now, mighty Mars, the red planet of energy, will be firing up your solar house of privacy, seclusion, and unconsciousness. Whether single or attached, you are receiving intuitive messages about how you can shift your personal and romantic life. Yet, with him in the midst of a retrograde phase, you may have hidden enemies and karmic situations around secrets and the past rising to face you like nightmares in your subconscious. Don't get involved in any nefarious behavior such as an affair, as it brings down your radiant light. What is simmering beneath the surface? You might struggle to express your discontentment when Mars retrograde enters Cancer. The last month may have been notably stressful, especially if you struggle to assert your boundaries in your work environment. As the second half of Mars retrograde begins, you may need to reevaluate how you cope with your job. You should not feel this angry or drained coming home from work every day. It is time to employ better coping mechanisms to help you overcome the stress of your work life. Today's planetary alignment creates a tension that you feel in your stomach area. This does not necessarily mean a stomachache. It is more like a weakening of the will, your gut instinct. This aspect can present itself in a variety of ways: oversleeping, overeating, or forgetting to express your emotio. Truth to those with whom you're in relationship. To counter these detrimental forces, concentrate on one healthy habit: drinking plenty of water over the next few weeks. Although you may find that the majority of your time is spent with people outside of your family, the essence of this day may find your social calendar revolving around family commitments. This is a natural occurrence on a day devoted to these special people. Go with the flow, and you might just see that these types of social obligations can be just as fun and exciting as a night on the town with friends can be. As Mars leaves Leo today, this should be the last that you see of the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos here again for another 2 years, and this should be when you are ready to throw yourself into the journey that a new Mars cycle will take you on. Instead, by retrograding back out, Mars is going to put this on hold, and when he returns in April it will be to start over again. This has given you a chance to dip your toe in the water, get a sense of what excites you, your passions, drive, warrior and competitive spirit, but then return to the drawing board. Just days after clashing with both the Moon and Pluto in your relationship sector, as Mars leaves Leo today, this is going to take the pressure off your relationships. 3 days after Venus, the planet of love, left Aquarius, and with the Moon having already made its first visit to your romantic and relationship sectors for the year, this leaves you more aware of your wants, needs and priorities on both fronts. Our eyes in the sky. Mars begins the second half of its retrograde, re-entering Cancer today, and this cosmic shift brings a noticeable change in energy. With Mars in its fall and retrograde, you might find yourself feeling more sluggish than usual, struggling to summon the motivation to accomplish everyday tasks. This transit can also stir up challenges around your sexual energy or moments of heightened frustration. It's important to remember that these feelings, while uncomfortable, are temporary. You've already navigated the first half of this retrograde, and now you're in the home stretch. Think back to other times in your life when persistence paid off. This is another one of those moments. Lean into your resilience, and you'll find that you have what it takes to see this through. As you move forward, you may discover that navigating your path is more complicated than you initially thought. Perhaps someone is casting doubt on your plans or actively trying to thwart your progress. Instead of viewing these obstacles as setbacks, see them as challenges, a test of your determination and willpower. These moments of resistance can serve as a valuable opportunity to reassess whether your goals are truly aligned with your deepest values and desires. Defend your plans with conviction, but also be open to adapting your ideas if circumstances call for it. Flexibility, combined with perseverance, often uncovers the true viability of your aspirations. You might find that the important decisions you've made recently turn out to be correct, reaffirming your instincts and thoughtful planning. When new opportunities present themselves, take the time to consider them carefully. Rushing into decisions can lead to unnecessary stress, so give yourself the space to think things through thoroughly. Once you feel ready, embrace the excitement and energy that comes with embarking on new projects. There's a unique thrill in starting something fresh, an exhilarating feeling that can propel you toward meaningful action. Have you ever started a new venture and felt that surge of excitement? This is your moment to tap into that energy. Your energy levels are high, making this an ideal time to relish life and explore new experiences. Whether it's venturing out to a new place, trying a different activity, or spending quality time with friends, these moments can significantly lift your spirits and boost your confidence. Sharing these experiences with others not only deepens your connections but also brings a renewed sense of joy. Think back to a spontaneous outing or a gathering that left you feeling invigorated and closer to those around you. These shared moments often become the memories we cherish most. However, your exuberance might sometimes lead to feeling worn out, causing irritability or impulsive decisions. If you find yourself on edge, it's essential to pause and take a moment to breathe. Remember, this restless phase will pass, and a calm, steady approach can help you navigate through it more smoothly. Avoid the urge to rush into arguments or make hasty choices. Instead, focus on finding constructive ways to channel your energy. Have you noticed how taking a step back can often diffuse tension and lead to better outcomes? Now is the time to practice patience and mindfulness. People around you are likely to take notice of your enthusiastic and optimistic approach, which can lead to praise and admiration. Your confidence in your abilities allows you to tackle tasks effortlessly, and your positive attitude can inspire those around you. The conversations you engage in may encourage support and help solve lingering issues. Maintaining this optimism will help you keep your momentum going for the long haul. Think about how uplifting it feels when your efforts are recognized and your contributions are valued. Those moments of affirmation can be incredibly motivating and affirming. Financially, this period offers an opportunity to indulge a little, but it's wise to remain mindful of unnecessary purchases. Before making any financial decisions, take a moment to consider how long you'll truly enjoy what you're buying. Keeping your expenses in check and ensuring your documents are organized can help you avoid any potential mishaps. Have you ever made a purchase that you later regretted? Reflecting on those experiences can guide you toward making smarter choices now. Financial discipline doesn't mean denying yourself pleasure. It means prioritizing what genuinely brings you lasting satisfaction and joy. As you navigate this period, remember that every challenge presents an opportunity for growth. Your resilience and adaptability are your greatest assets.